What's good, y'all? It's opening night, October 24th. We had two games on today. If you didn't have a chance to watch them, don't you worry. I'm going to get you all caught up and all recapped, man. Check this out. This was the first game that we had on today. It was a ring night ceremony for the Denver Nuggets. They won 119-107, and that ring night ceremony must have had them turned up because they came out in that first quarter like they've been waiting to hoop, like there were some kids on Christmas morning. They scored 34 points and shot the lights out in the first quarter as a team shooting 40% from the three-point line. On the other hand, the Lakers struggled to put the ball in the basket in that first quarter, struggled to hit any threes, only put up a small 20 points per game. 20 points in that first quarter. And then we skip to the second quarter. The second quarter, that ends up being a whole different story. The Lakers have their redeemed quarter, scoring 34 points to the Denver Nuggets 29. And LeBron still shows that once he puts his head down, he can still score with the best of them. Anthony Davis scores 11 points and shows that when Anthony Davis shows up, he can be the best player in this league. He can be the best big in this league. Maybe not to Jokic, and that's what Jokic showed us by having a 29-point triple-double. And also in that second quarter run, you saw Austin Reeves and his new contract confidence because before this year, he wasn't playing on this amazing contract, so he had to secure his bag. Now you see Austin Reeves coming down court, no past possessions, just pulling up because he got that new contract confidence. I'm telling you, man, that's a real thing. Lakers go on in the third and continue to dominate, outscoring the Denver Nuggets 26-24. Taurean Prince shows the Lakers exactly why he was a great addition. He scored 18 points, but I swear to y'all, he had 12 points, about 4 threes just off those LeBron driving kicks. That's exactly what he's on the team for those LeBron driving kicks. When LeBron drives to the hoop, the defense collapses. He's gonna kick it out to shooters, and that's exactly what Taurean Prince is there to do. And he did his thing, man. Ended up scoring 18 points, showed the Lakers why he was a great pickup, an underrated low-key pickup for Laker Nation. Lakers continue to dominate in the third, and then finish the third quarter by going on a 9-0 run, and then coming into the fourth quarter, go on a little run of their own, bring the game to 3 points, and then it all goes downhill for Los Angeles. They must have forgot how to play basketball, and as soon as the run happened, everybody in Lakers land realizes, hold on, where's Anthony Davis? And Anthony Davis was nowhere to be found in the second half, y'all. When I say nowhere to be found, I mean nowhere to be found. These are his second half stats. 0 points, and he was 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 0 from the free throw line, wasn't aggressive enough, and 0 of 1 from the three-point line. He literally disappeared in the second half, y'all. Lakers ended up getting killed on the glass, getting killed on second chance points, and then Jokic just did his thing, man. So as much as the Lakers did crumble in the fourth quarter, I got to give all respect to Jokic, man, because he did his thing. He did his thing, right? He got all 5 starters involved, scoring double digits or more. I believe the lowest scoring starter was Michael Porter Jr. with 12 points. Damn near everybody had a double-double. Jokic had a triple-double himself, like I mentioned. My fault, y'all got 10% battery right there. But like I mentioned, a 29-point triple-double. And you just got to give credit to where credit is due, man. Jokic just changes the game of basketball. Second game we had was the Warriors versus the newly formed Phoenix Suns, except Bradley Beal. It was not playing. Devin Booker still decided to just put the team on his back, and he did what he's going to have to do damn near every night, him or KD, or when Bradley Beal plays Bradley Beal. He scored 32 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds on 61% from the field. Honestly, y'all, in that first half, I thought the man was going to go for 50 points the way he was scoring out there, the way he was just getting to the hoop. In the first quarter, this was a good back-and-forth game. Both teams scored 28 points, but in the second quarter is when that scoring rampage and that scoring spur come out for the Suns that, honestly, I'm expecting once for every game. Having KD, having Devin Booker, having Bradley Beal, those are 3 generational talent scorers, so I'm expecting once every game a huge blow up and a huge go off like that. And that's what you saw right there in that second quarter. But in the third quarter, man, CP3 and Stephen Curry must have took it personal, must have took something personal in the locker room because they helped the Warriors have a reverse of the third quarter, and then the Warriors scored 40 points in the third quarter, and the Suns scored a little 19 points and could not really do much. And that's where my fear with the Phoenix Suns comes, is their lack of depth, because when your players aren't hitting, when your guy is just can't find a bucket, who do you turn to? And if you have no other options, this is where it gets slim picking for me. And also, talking about Chris Paul, I want to give him some credit because I was a big doubter of him, but he just showed us, y'all, that it doesn't matter what he does in his Warriors team. Even if he's not scoring, even if he's not on ball, he's going to unlock so many other aspects of this team, even if he isn't the main guy scoring, even if he isn't the primary ball handler. And when he is primarily ball handler, like I mentioned, we see what he does, like how we said in that third quarter. Both teams went on runs. Both teams had their stretches of bad basketball. Both teams had their stretches of good basketball. And it got me thinking, man, I think the Phoenix Suns style of basketball is just, it's not gonna be consistent. I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep it up. Is Devin Booker or Bradley Beal or Kevin Durant gonna have to go off like this every single game just so they can win games versus the Warriors? Look at their style of basketball. Look at their style. Look when they went on a run. It was effortless. It wasn't Devin Booker having to go down court and put a 40 ball in your head every single time. I just don't know how consistent that can be with Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant. I'm going to be real, man. But nonetheless, they got it done, and I want to give credit to Devin Booker because he was making all the right plays and making all the right shots tonight. When he needed to shoot, he was getting to the basket, but when he needed to make the right pass and pass it off to teammates, he was doing that on multiple occasions, especially in the end of the game, especially in the crunch time. He had one where he hit Nurkic on the roll, and he had another where he hit Josh Okogie in the corner for the game, for shots that he was already in the air to shoot, but then he passed it up to make the right play. You gotta love it, man. You love to see it. There you go, though, y'all. Those are the two games that we had today. And shoot, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.